Hello everyone, I sprained my goddamn ankle this morning. Doing a half cab flip on flat. That's how I started my day. So now I got a sprained ankle. Anyways, so Zack Snyders Justice League, the least controversial movie to ever come out. It got reviews. Early reviews are in. It comes out on the 18th, I believe. It comes out in a few days. And they're positive. Now, every time any movie's coming out, like Star Wars, or Rise of Skywalker had this, the early reviews are always positive. It always happens. Almost every time, I never see negative reviews when they're early reviews. And I think Justice League, when it first came out, there were positive early reviews. And as soon as it came out, it was like, wow, that movie sucked. So, I take this with a grain of salt. That everyone's all like, oh yeah, it's good. I'm like, you always say it's good. Every time they let the critics in, because they want to bring the critics back, and the critics want to come back. So they're like, I'm gonna say it's good. So, but if it is good, what's this mean for the goddamn DC cinematic universe of failures? I think that Henry Cavill will stay Superman if this is good. I think Wonder Woman will be Gal Gadot. I think Jason Momoa is Aquaman. I think Ray Fisher is gone the fuck home. And I think Ben Affleck might still be Batman, because I think if this is good, they're going to put for a part 2. Warner Brothers is going to be like part 2, part 3. I think Zack Snyder is going to have his revenge, in a sense. He's going to come back with sequels to a 4-hour movie, which is already too long. And the cinematic universe is going to stay here, because movie news is always changing depending on what happens. So a movie comes out for a big IP, and depending on how that does, everything you heard prior to what's going to happen could immediately get wiped off the map, and here's new information. So I think that if this is good, that DCEU is continuing on Zack Snyder's train. Walter Hamada said it's a cul-de-sac. It ends there. I don't think it will be. I think once they're like, whoa, the fans like it, they're going to not want to make them mad. That might affect Robert Pattinson's Batman, though. I would love it if it didn't affect the Batman. I would love if these things were two, Earth 1, Earth 2 type of storylines going hand in hand, as they should be. Because I'm more looking forward to anything that's happening with the Batman than I am for anything Justice League related. That's just me. I know. It's not that I don't have faith in Zack Snyder. It's that I stopped caring after the Justice League. So, he may have made a great movie. I'm gonna find out. 4 hours is crazy. But 4 hours of a superhero movie is not that terrifying to watch. Like 4 hours of like The Irishman was 3.5 hours. I love Martin Scorsese, but 3.5 hour mafia drama movie, I was like, it sounds good. I don't want it to be 3.5 hours. You're gonna give me 4 hours of superhero nonsense? It's easy to watch. Get some popcorn, sit back, and it's a bunch of brainless nonsense, and I might have a good time. So, the cinematic universe, I think, is changing, and I think that if it is good, Justice League 2 or 3 or whatever the fuck this is this 1.5? It's going to have sequels. And I think Zack Snyder is going to stay at the helm. And I think that this is going to, make him the guy. He's going to be the Kevin Feige of DC. And he's going to be the guy making all of his movies that he wanted. And no more Joss Whedon. R.I.P. Joss Whedon. I hope the Batman has a sequel. I'm so hyped for a really dark, gritty Batman. What do you think? Subscribe. God damn it.